Peace, what's happening, everybody? It's your favorite leather craftsman, RD Muhammad, plugging you in with the information in order to help your leather crafting be a little bit more successful. Now, this video is actually going in reverse because I'm still working. I'm still working on this new editing software and video software, and it basically deleted a whole day of leading up to when I was actually attaching the inner lining of this gun holster to the exterior part. Now, so I'm going to do a quick recap, and I'm going to try my best to remember everything that I put into that video to lead you up to where you will start to see where I put the two pieces together. All right, so first off, I was at a craft show, not a craft show, a gun show, and I saw one of the vendors, and he was selling this particular gun holster. Now, nothing extravagant about it at all, period, but what I liked about it, and this is a gun holster, what I liked about it was a universal holster. Not just a universal holster to fit different kinds of weapons from a small compact all the way up to a 357 Magnum. It was also designed to fit inside the waistband or outside the waistband, which we call IWB and OWB. And it was simply by moving the clip. Now, the clips were sold separately. So you can buy the holster, and then you attach the clip to whatever hand you are, via left hand, right hand, if you want to wear it inside the waistband or outside the waistband. Now, what I saw when I got to this table and I saw this, I was like, that is awesome. Now, this particular holster doesn't have a retainer strap that goes across the top to keep the weapon down inside the holster. Because the way that it is designed, if you're carrying it on the outside of your waistband, the tighter you pull your belt, even if you're carrying on the inside of your waistband, the tighter you pull your belt, the compression around it is going to fit more contoured around the weapon, around the handgun. So when I saw that, I was like, let me get one. Now, he might have thought that I was buying it for, myself and my personal carry, but I wasn't. I bought it because I'm going to tear this apart and make this into a leather holster. Now, this is the finished product, but I want to go back and it's going to lead you up to the new one. So it's pretty much the same size, and everything else is identical to this holster. Everything else, everything else is identical. Size, shape, everything. The only difference is I put this into leather because of the long-term carry. And now in this leather crafting world that we're in, we can do things like this, the tooling work, which was a part of the video that I was doing, like a little semi-southwestern design, which you can see the Aztec or the native design pattern into it, as well as what we can do as leather crafters is we have the ability to personalize these. So we can stamp initials. If you have your half-inch alphabet stamps, you can stamp up to 4 letters or stamp somebody's name if it's Paul, John, might can fit Peter in there diagonally kind of way or whatever the case may be. But after I broke this apart, I used this as my pattern. And this is all to this. Now, with this particular holster here, they used canvas, nylon webbing. And that was these slots here are for the clip that you can slide the clip in. Now, that is the one drawback about this particular holster that I don't think anybody picked up on, is because with the clip not being permanently mounted, to me that sets yourself up for trouble. You don't want to be in a situation to where when you want to pull your weapon, you don't want the holster or the clip to come with it. That's not going to be a good outcome. It's going to be some sad singing and slow driving if that's if that ever catches. Or you don't want to be in a situation to where you fighting your weapon to pull it. Now, what I did like about it was it didn't have that retainer strap. So this particular holster told me that it's ready for business when you are ready to handle business, you know. And so that's why I didn't put a retainer strap onto this one. Now, again, it can be carried inside. Now, if I'm right-handed, I can carry it on the outside of my belt. And this clip, now this is a strong clip. It's a very strong clip. Or if you're left-handed, it can be carried on the inside of the waistband. Now, this, as far as a leather crafter is concerned, this is the only thing that you would have to specify when you take an order. Are they right hand or they left hand? Do they want to wear it inside the waistband or outside the waistband? Now, to carry this outside the waistband like this, clip goes onto the left side of the holster. To make it a right hand inside the waistband, you just simply move the clip to the other side, and then it goes in between your britches, and it hooks onto the belt. And that's what keeps it in place. So when you get ready to handle business, you can handle business. Now, the tighter you pull your belt, the tighter it compresses around that weapon. Now, one thing that I do love about this is steel made the exact same. So it can go from a small compact semi-automatic all the way up to a 357 Magnum revolver. So you can change out weapons with this. It doesn't have to all be a small compact or a semi-automatic. It can go easily to a revolver, and it can fit perfectly everywhere that you need it to do. So now the next part of this video that you guys are going to be watching is as I'm completing it. So I did edit it down a little bit because I've just finished this up today. Today's date is the 23rd. So I just finished it up today, and this is what it looks like right now. Nice Aztec design. I even list the stamps that I use to create this. And this is all done in dark brown with the finish. Now, I love this. I love the edge coat finish on these. So maybe you guys can't see that, but edge coat. There we go. Edge coat. Dark brown edge coat was done with this. Now, the only thing that's left to do is to super sheen this and to give it just a little bit. Now, this is just the natural gloss of the dye, the Phoebings dye, alcohol base. You might want to use the EcoFlow brand. It doesn't matter, but this is the finished dye after I buffed it. So, but I'm still going to come back and put a super shine on this, super sheen on it, and then we're going to list this onto the website. So, you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry again, apologies. I'm still trying to work out this software. So as soon as I get it all worked out and fixed up, then we won't have any more, hopefully, Allah willing, we won't have any more breaks into the video clips. I'll see you guys on the other side. Keep crafting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the holster has already set and formed, just like I told you. This is why sometimes when you're merging two pieces and you need to create this bend. Now, and a lot of times what you should do is use a two-fold system, which is rubber cement and then contact cement. Now, I did another video on that explains the reasoning, the rational reasoning behind using both. Rubber cement is a temporary hold. So when you first attach your inner lining and you want to create that bend where it is set, you will come with your rubber cement. Now, the reason why you use rubber cement is easier to separate and pull apart to make sure that everything lays flat and has a good adhesion to it. Once you get it set to here, then you can pull it apart and then permanently contact cement the where you already have it, because now you know where it's going to sit and where it's going to be. And just like I told you guys, when you pull all of that excess out of it, then you will have this permanent holding shape, which we have right here today. So now where we are in this video is I'm going to cut off all of this extra, and then we're going to put this on the sander, and then finish punching our stitching holes and go ahead and set my rivet cap. So let's get right here to this part right here. So I'm just going to spread that open a little bit and create me just get it close, cut off all that extra, and then now you can be able to see where it's just giving a little couple of rough spots. Don't worry about that. We're going to put that on the sander and sand that back all down true, because what we want to get rid of is that line where you can see the line here and the line there. We want to be able to get rid of that line so it'll all look like one solid piece of leather. And you can see it real good right there. We want to make sure we get rid of all of that. So, and then this is another reason why we did that skiving, to shave that back, because this part right here is a little bit thinner. It's a lot thinner than, and it won't take as much to sew that. All right. So now I'm going to come back with my punches and go ahead and punch through on both sides of these, so get my stitching holes ready to rock and roll. Now it's done, ladies and gentlemen. And then now what I'm going to do here is go ahead and match these up again. Make sure, because my lines are still there, I'm going to match this up again. And this is ready to rock and roll. So we're ready to take this down to the sander and put it on the sander and get it all finished and polished and burnished real good. Then we're going to come back with the wax and then put this on the edge slicker. And then the final piece is I'm going to go ahead and stitch it together. And then we're going to slick this and burnish this part. So this would all look like one piece of leather that's attached. Your customers should not be able to tell where it starts and begins, or where it's two separate pieces coming in together. That's the overall goal. So regardless of how much you would have to put wax on it, keep putting the wax on there to marry and merge these pieces of leather together. Keep doing it. And then once you get it to where it's one uniform piece, then you want to follow that up with the burnishing ink or the edge coat. Put the edge coat on there, and then it's just going to give it that nice gloss finish. So the final production of this, all you should have to do is just put your Resolene or your super sheen or your edge coat, your tan coat on the finish, and then it had that nice gloss look. So let's go ahead and set our cap. Now this is a new product, a new tool that I'm going to be introducing you guys to, and this is your rivet setter. If you don't have a rivet setter, get you one. So what I'm using the line 24s rivets, and should I show you guys what a line 24 is? Maybe. This is the line 24. Now this is not the double cap. The double cap line 24s has this type of finish on both ends. But I'm just using the regular ones because remember we put the lining on the inside of that, so you can't see where that rivet is holding the clip onto. So now you can, if it was a product like a purse strap, to where you're going to be able to see both the outside and inside of that strap attachment, if you're using those, then you want to use the double caps. Don't use these to where the customer will be able to see that opening in on there. Even on belts, when you're putting these, if you're using rivets on your belts, use the double caps. It just makes it look more clean, more professional looking. So, but what we're going to use here is, I just want them to see the cap. Now, I'm using silver because I'm out of black. But normally, again, black, you want to use the black in a perfect world. But if you're out of them, you're just out of them. But there's nothing major. It's not going to stop anything because this is for the functionality and not anything else. So let's go ahead and set this rivet. And that's going to permanently hold this clip. So the clip will not come out until this rivet has been pulled. So, but again, this is a permanent interior, outside the waistband holster for a right-hander, or it goes inside the waistband for a left-hander. So let's get downstairs and get this put onto the sander, and then we're going to get this all cleaned and polished up, and then I'll show you guys what we'll look like in a second. All right, family, we're getting ready to put the, again, invest in you some popsicle sticks. They come out hand. Now, a lot of videos you'll see crafters using these paint spatula blades. You can get those little plastic ones for like 47 cents at Lowe's or whatever the case may be to apply glue. But you can get you a bag of 500 of these for $1.47 and use these forever. They work the exact same. They work the exact same as those little spatulas that people are buying. And they can get down in there and mix your glue real good. And then when you have gotten down to, now all we're doing here is just I'm going to apply a thin layer right there around where my stitch holes are going to be. Not a thin layer, but I mean, I don't want to put it so heavy that it's going to spread and make a part of the holster stick that I don't want to stick because the weapon won't be able to get down in there. So that's why I'm staying close to the edge with the popsicle stick. What you will see in a lot of other crafting videos, they'll use those little blade spatulas, or they'll use the little hemp bottles, and they would squirt a little line of glue around here. I mean, that's fine if you want to just get all snazzy and super neat, but I've been doing this for a minute to where neatness, I can get just as neat with this spatula. I mean, with this popsicle stick. And see, it's just around that edge, not interfering with the inside. I didn't even go inside of my hole punches. You can get just as neat with these. And the greatest part is, once you've used that little end, then all you have to do is boop, come back, cut this part of the popsicle stick off with your blade. Just make a line, and now you can boop. Now I got a clean, fresh spatula for another glue job. Just that easy. It's not complicated, family. I don't know why people... Well, one, let me tell you like this. Again, you guys know my motto, minimize your spending on the front end to maximize your profits on the back end. You can maximize your profits on the back end because you didn't spend a whole bunch of money on the front. So while this is getting tacky, I'm going to go ahead and get my brown lace. Now, with lacing or stitching, you want to go 7 times the length that's going to be stitched. 7 times. So if you punch that, you're going to move that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why? 7 times is going to give you enough because you're going to be weaving in and out of these holes with your stitch. And you want your stitches to be to where you can finish the job. Now I'm going to drop the link where I bought these wax thread spools. This is, I forget how many yards. I think these are 10. 10 yards of wax thread. Now if you watch another video that I've done, I show you guys how to make your own wax thread. And that is very economical to do. But I bought these spools because they came in a lot of different colors. Pinks, reds, browns, oranges, and you can get a lot of, so if you're doing a lot of different multi-projects with a lot of different colors, you can make sure that your wax thread matches the paint work or the dye work into your leather. So, but I'll put the link to these in the description below. All right, so let's get ready to go ahead and get our needles ready. Now, when you're wax thread, when you're stitching, you want to take your needle and flatten out its place on your thread, and you're going to take your needle and go right in between those fibers and pull that up, just like so. And then take the other end here and go right into your lacing hole. Now you want to pull that tight, pull that down, and then your long end, pull it over the opposite end so it locks like so. You want it to crisscross and lock. This way your thread will not your thread will not come out of your needle in the middle of a job. So I'm going to flatten me an end right there, flatten me apart. Take my needle, pull that up through there. And then pull that through. And then just pull that over. And you can tighten that up by just pulling that loose end, pulling that slack out. So now where we are, I'm going to take my chisel, my stitching owl, and set this first hole where I'm going to stitch. And just push that through there and give it a quarter turn on both sides. That's going to open up my hole so my needles can pass through it effortlessly. I'm going to do this on both sides. And it also gives me a way to see how to better line up and match the holes because it's going to open them up. Now, leather is forgiving, so they will close. They will close. That's why you just put a little quarter turn. You don't want to shove this all the way in because that blade is pretty wide. So it's bigger than your actual punch. But just get it in there where it'll fit nice and snug. You see how much that's sticking out? And just turn it. You just want to open that up just a little bit. Now, now I can see the other side, but if you can't see it, push your chisel in there or push your owl in and go all the way across to the other side. Now that's going to mate that first hole. And then you just press that, get it all nice and even. Press that. And while that's set and tacky, I'm going to take my needle and push it all the way through. You see how that's all the way through there? That's why we do that. And I want to make sure that my needle is even and not up. See, that's going up. So this side is higher. So I need to move that to where that needle is going to be the right. Yeah, right there. And your tackiness of your contact cement should hold that. And you want to make sure that it's pretty level and straight there. And it's pretty level and straight here. So now, let's get the stitching pony. Now, I made my stitching pony, and you guys can make yours as well. I put a video up on how to make your own stitching pony. Very economical. Again, minimize your spending on the front to maximize your profits on the back. So let me angle this camera up. And we want to make sure our needles are even. So our thread is even. Now I'm going to go into this hole. Hold this thread and go back in on the right side. At the bottom. So what I'm going to do here is, now see, I got enough lace that's left over to where it's not going to interfere with that. But what I'm going to do here is cut these ends, not flush, but I'm going to cut them enough pretty close so I have just enough overhang. Now what I'm going to do is take the lighter, and when you burn this wax thread, it's going to burn all the way up in between there, and it's just going to lock that stitch in. I got the ceiling fan on, y'all. I'm sorry. And then just mash them two together. Boom. Ha! Done and done. So now I'm gonna, you see this little edge here? Now I'm gonna go back and put this on the belt sander, sand this down even, and even get all the way around to this little tab here. Sand all of that down nice and even. But first, what I'm gonna do is come back over here, take my maul, flatten those stitches out. Now let me show you guys a cool little trick. And I think I did this in another video. I want those stitches, I want my stitches to lay flat. So I'm going to take my embossing wheel, which is the same 1/8 as the same distance as my chisel punch, and I'm going to lay this inside of the holes, and I'm just going to work my embossing wheel, work this embossing wheel around that to lay these stitches down flat. That's all I want to do, is just lay those flat. Boop. And that's it. So now I'm just go back and put this on the stitching pony. On the sander. Get all this all nice and even. And then we're going to come back and put it on the edge slicker again. And then you see where these two lines are here, where these two come together and converge. You can see that line. We're going to get rid of that line now and get it all nice and even. Now we got that slicked. I'm going to come back with now my denim and just polish this up pretty good. Get a nice, just a nice finish. Now you could have did this without the edge slicker and just go back with your denim or your canvas, your Cordura material. You see how it has that nice little luster shine on there? The first stage, now this burnished real good. It actually started to burn those fibers together. So you can be cautionary of, now if this was going to be a light color, I'd probably be worried about that edge. But being that it's going to be a dark brown, I'm not too worried about that because I'm going to edge coat it in that same dark brown color. That turned out very well. It's all married and one piece looking. So now let's go to our edge coat. Now with edge coat, you don't want to shake this stuff. You want to stir it. Just to make sure you mix all of the product. Going back to my popsicle sticks again. You have to get a clean one this time. I didn't want anything else to get down into my edge coat. And I'm just going to stir this. Get it all nice and mixed up. Now, if you want, you can also use this to give yourself a nice guide onto your edge. If you're worried about the dauber overworking too much, you can just take your popsicle stick and do that. But you'll just have to keep dipping to get it in there. So I'm not going to do that part. I'm just going to take my dauber and just dip this in, get a nice little dip, but not covering the entire dauber. You see, you guys, I just got the tip part done. And I'm just going to come back and get this all around. You see a nice uniform coat. Not a lot, just a little bit to cover that edge. Just like so. And I'm going to go all the way around this. And it's going to finish this off the exact way that I want it. Flip this over. And like so. Just to finish this off. And I'm just sticking to the edge, right? Nice finish on that. And you won't be able to see any of those seams. It's just going to polish up and get rid of everything just like it's supposed to. Now I'm going to let this set and dry, take a look at it. And while this is doing what it's supposed to do, drying, I'm going to come back and finish it up, look at it again. And then we're going to polish it up and put some super sheen on there and get it a nice little gloss, professional look. Nice tooling. You can still see the tooling. Not a lot of work done to that, but very functioning. Got your maker's mark stamped on there. And we'll see where it goes in a few seconds. So let's move to project number 2 with the leather cuff, and then we'll be right back to finish this off. Hey family, once again, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that you got a lot out of the video to where it can help move you and your crafting a little bit further along. So I really want to show you guys just the finished product of it. Now I am left-handed. But this is the final outlook of it. And I'm carrying this inside the waistband. But I'm not right-handed, I'm left-handed. So now you guys get to see how it looks finished and complete. Inside the waistband, tucked away very nice, enough to where your shirt can cover it up. And it's very comfortable. Now, like I told you guys, this is for an automatic, a semi-automatic, or a revolver. Now, I'm just particular to the 38s, so that's why my revolver fits it just as well. So let me show you guys how this looks. Overall, this is how it will come out. And if I had a semi-automatic, the semi-automatic would fit in just as well. And like I said, it doesn't have the retainer strap here or sometimes you'll hear them called the trigger strap. And that's what it does. It just latches over your trigger to hold the weapon down in there. Now, this is already bottomed out. As you can see, it's already bottomed out there. And it's a very nice functioning holster. Inside the waistband for left hands, or just to show you how you can carry this outside the waistband for right-handers. And it attaches right there to the belt. And again, the tighter you pull this, the more it's going to conform to the body, right? Very functioning, very crafty, as if it's a regular holster. Not too bulky, so it's not too noticeable, but when you need to get to it, you can get to it, right? So, once again, family, this is the Leather Cowboy right here at Premier Leather Crafters in the Dirty Dirty. Thank you guys for watching, and leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you want this pattern, I can send you the pattern on a PDF form so you guys can get it and put it to work. I think it's a completely, I think it's a very cool product. A very cool product. Very functioning. Great concept idea on the original builders of this particular holster. And I mean, this can be your go-to. It still falls into that category of small projects that can make you a lot of bank. Now, this is going up on the website for $75, fully complete. And if they want their initials onto it, they can also get that as well. But again, small, compact, all the way up to a 357 Magnum, which I do love those SIGs. The 357 7 shots, Ooh, what a surprise you will get when you think I'm out of bullets. But, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys again. Tune back in next time. If you're not a subscriber and you like what you're seeing on the channel, please like and subscribe to let me know, and I'll keep putting these videos out there for you guys. You guys stay tuned for the next project. The next project, we're going to do a shoulder holster. Small projects that can make bank. We're stepping up the game now and staying in that small project category, but now we're going to be cranking out, showing you guys how to crank out some bangers, some money makers. So that'll be the next project, is the shoulder holster or the crossbody, the old Doc Holliday crossbody holster. Now, this is starting to become popular in the tactical field. A lot of your SWAT, a lot of your Navy SEALs, a lot of your Green Berets, Special Forces, they're now carrying the weapon right here for quick pull. Don't know why. Maybe they think that is cool, but it's real popular. But I'm going to be giving you guys the sauce on how to make that particular holster, the under the shoulder holster, the old traditional shoulder holsters, as well as the cross tactical holsters. Man, look at that edge. I'm just proud of that edge. You cannot see where we burnished and married those two pieces together. Man, that turned out great. I'll see you guys on the other side. Keep crafting.